stop me when I'm passing by. I'm an ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. They say I want my flavor skin, she's satisfied.
Hey guys, it's Wes. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna do the ice cream truck twins here, Skids and Mudflap. Everybody else has done them. That's got them so far or whatever, but I didn't want to, but a couple friends of mine said they really wanted to see my opinion on it and really wanted to see my video on it, so here you go. One of the things I've noticed that I haven't seen many people actually point out on this mode, when I talked to Dennis the day that we got it, because we both got one the same day and we talked about it as Eris one. If you're on me and if you're subbed to me and you're not subbed to him, check him out. Does great reviews. He's a good guy too. He has, if I can get this to show correctly, if you see this little texture on the fender right there, just a little scuff marks almost, it looks like, and then down the side right by the fender and up the side of the door, and it's right on top of the door window there. It's just one little small detail that they didn't have to throw in there that they did, and it's all over this thing. It's like on the back fender there too. It's bubbled up rust paint, like rusted whatever. I wish they hadn't just left it alone like that. I wish they kind of would have touched it up with something. I'm thinking that I'm going to take either some maybe like light rust colored paint or maybe like an orange marker, something to touch it up and make it look like rust. I guess get a little more authentic to the movie. Like, it's, I don't know, there's like just some, like one detail in this mode that I'm not real keen on is the you get the clear window here and then this bright blue painted window, but you'll have that, I guess. You get that on those tough jobs. But that is the ice cream truck. And on the box, excuse me, 1 second. Where did you go? Sorry about that. On the box, you can see it on Skids' chest and on the front of the ice cream truck. There's an Autobot symbol, which I guess we're not going to get all the super huge details, but I don't know. I kind of wish that was there. Just, it is a very, very little tiny slot though, so it's just something. I mean, you got the ice cream cone, creamy ice cream made fresh for you on the fenders, upside down Autobot, but that comes into play when you change it into Mudflap. First thing you do is you crack these two apart. They come apart, as you see, in two pieces. I guess you can reenact the scene where they try to transform the movie and he goes rolling off to wherever. But I'm gonna get into the transformation. I'm burning time here. All in all, I do like these guys, but they are just, that right there, he always wants to pop that head out there. He does not like to stay in the truck mode. And these little shoulders here, they're on a little ball joint on the elbow. That likes to come off. It enjoys it some away time, I guess you could say. But like I just said, right on cue. At least he's prompt. But in the robot mode, that's one of the two complaints I have with him. Which the other complaint, it's not really a logical complaint for me, because I guess it's just me being picky about what I want it to do. But it doesn't stand very well because it's very top heavy. So you pretty much have to stand him straight up when you're posing him as a robot or whatever. And make sure I get this all right before I show you his all his goodness that is skids. Very nice little mode for him. I kind of kick his head back and lean him some. But, I mean, he's a little tiny guy. Great detail on the head, though. In all honesty, for them to... that tiny of a head to put that much detail into it, that was very nice. Got the grill and the little Autobot symbol thing that's supposed to be there. And his fold-out crotch. And he's got one big hand and one little small hand that's molded into the plastic, which is kind of aggravating. I'm thinking about maybe trying to paint that white just to get it to stand out. Posability is just not all that great, but I mean, you really aren't going to... I think most of the people who get this guy, they probably won't even leave him in the robot mode. He'll probably be in the ice cream truck mode anyway. The novelty of this guy, I think, is the big seller. It's just... It's hilarious. Just a pink and white ice cream truck transformer. But as you see, there's his little feet there, his little knees bend. And he's got ball joints, and it's bending and swivels at the knees. Due to a ball joint, he swivels and turns and kicks in or whatever. Moves a little bit at the shoulder. And that's about all I can say about that little guy, but there's one more good look at him. Now this guy, he has some interesting stuff going on his transformation, but it's not that bad, it's not that hard. It's just tiny parts, I guess, require more detail. So let me start kicking him through here. I'm not going to really go into the transformation for you because it's just, there's a lot of other people that do these videos, and you've probably seen all those first, so you've probably heard enough. And me telling you how to transform it isn't good enough for you, I believe. I believe you should get it yourself and transform it yourself. It is a these two, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I believe it's the novelty that really sets these guys off, just due to the fact that it's an ice cream truck and it's pink and white, and it's hilarious. And they're funny characters in the film, so you know, I guess you can't get around it. They are very cool. And he's got kind of what I was talking about on Skids. A lot of paint apps to the head sculpt, which is very nice. He's got a very nice head sculpt. It's got the pink forearm, or pink hand, and the white forearm on the pink panel, which kind of sets it off, but I kind of wished it was the hand that was a different color. And then he's got the real big pink hand, which I wish they would have made that either gray or white, just to kind of set it off a little bit more away from the panel. Got the nice little pieces, and that was the upside down Autobot symbol on the back of the vehicle. There's many different ways of arranging this kibble. I just lay it flat on the back. He's very posable as well. The arms, swivels, bends at the knee, rotates at the shin, and then he's on a ball joint at the knee. But very good looking guys. I've got much time. I'm going to stand them up here. Now they're not going to participate because I'm running out of time. Stand these two up the best I can. You little jerk. And put their upgraded compadres right behind them. And then you can see the size comparison, which they are tiny. You see how big they are next to their little bros there. But I mean, this is Wes. These things are awesome. I'd just say get them just for the pure novelty of it. They're funny looking, and they're just pretty much a must-have in your Transformers Revenge of the Fallen collection. But this is Wes saying thanks for watching. I'm out.